You should be able to.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Wendy, we're going live. Could you back off? Yeah, okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the High River Healthcare Foundation social media. I'm Jody Seeley, and joining me today, so excited to have Kathy Cooey with us and the infamous Roger Hamel from CDI International. And we've got something fun to talk about today. But first of all, Roger, we just want to say hi. Welcome.
Well, it's great to be here. This is the first time I've done anything like this, so
I
if
know.
I mix up or screw up, bear with me.
No, you won't. And welcome to, we like when we have first timers on here. It's perfect. It's so good. We appreciate you being open to the opportunity of having a conversation with us live on social media. It's kind of weird, but it's the way the world works these days.
Perfect.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah. So we are getting geared up and excited. As you may or may not know, during the dinner and auction a few weeks ago, we launched our latest fundraising campaign. It is called the Patient Entertainment Project. And just in case you're new to hearing about it for the first time, because we know that we get a lot of first time people checking out what we're doing, Kathy, can you give us a little bit of background on what this project is and what we're raising money for?
Absolutely. In short, what it's going to do is bring 50 healthcare grade, excuse me, televisions to our acute care unit, which most people will know as third floor. There are a couple of acute care rooms down on first floor. So currently, we have rooms without televisions. We have rooms with really staticky, grainy televisions. So the television services are really spotty. And so we actually had a local uh, fellow that was here. He was visiting a friend and he came down to the office and he could see that his friend in the hospital was down in the dumps. He had nothing to distract himself. I was kind of making his recovery and his stay even a little bit more challenging. And so he said to us, what do we do to make this better? And here we are with the patient entertainment project. And as I said, our goal is 50 healthcare grade TVs. And just to kind of you know people might say healthcare TVs, why can't we go to a box store and buy 50 TVs? But obviously, we're in a hospital setting, so they need to be wipeable. They need to get wiped a lot, so they have to be able to endure all of that. All of the cording and everything will be encased. So the private rooms will see wall mounted TVs, and the shared rooms will see arm mounted TVs.
Awesome. Okay. So this just overall makes your experience, if you're in the hospital, that much better, recovery that much better. And I know that when it comes to the betterment of community, the guy who usually steps forward right away without even being asked is Roger. And what's nice is Roger's got a pretty incredible team of people behind him. And together, we've sort of initiated a challenge that we want to talk about today, Roger. But give us a little bit of background on what sort of inspired you to bring a challenge forward to this project.
Well, I've been going to the gala for several years, and anybody that knows me. I have a tendency to get involved in the auctions and probably spend a little bit too much money buying crazy things like potatoes a couple times and so on and so forth. Well, this year, because of our involvement with the drive-in, we weren't able to go. We bought tickets, and we felt bad that we weren't able to go. And I miss that excitement of the auction. I love it. And I saw in social media that the people that had won the 50-50 draw had donated their portion back. And there was a comment made, this buys almost 3 TVs. So I got thinking about it and I thought, well, wait a minute, here's a way to get involved. So I got a hold of Kathy and said, Kathy, CDI International would like to buy TV, because we need to support our hospital. We need to support our demographics in that hospital. And I thought this would be a great thing. And then I thought, well, we have another business, Foothill Signs. Let's buy 2 TVs. So Kathy got excited and said, Raj, we're thinking of something just like this. And as time went on, just got talking to friends, and we kind of put the challenge out on the radio just a couple days ago. And now we're up to 7 TVs that different businesses in the High River area have committed to purchase. So 7 out of 15 already. It's going to become a really hot commodity because we the TVs we had were just pathetic. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it. I
You
was
can.
speaking to coincidentally, I was speaking to a nurse at the drive-in the night I got the idea, and she said something along the lines: the last TVs that the hospital in High River received were hand-me-downs from a different district. Now, I went took that as gospel. I believe it's true. That's just not right. You know, with our aging population here in the High River area, well, even I'm not into iPads so much. I'm not like you, Jody. I'm not savvy on this stuff. So this gives us 10 years of great television, 10 years of cable, and I thought it was a great challenge to the businesses in High River because when we're in medical distress, where do we run to? We run to High River. And I have a very good friend. We were just talking about it this morning, where a family member is in the High River Hospital, and I brought it up. That might be TV number 8. So that's how this all started, really. And
Yeah.
Kathy jumped on, and she's spearheading it, and it's exciting. It's great.
It's pretty cool. How does that feel, Kathy, for you guys to know, like, if just like that, 7 TVs have been bought?
I know, fantastic. We wouldn't have seen that otherwise, and it's a way for us to, Rogers allowed us to kind of keep the momentum going after a really successful dinner and auction, and like I said, we were sitting in the office going, how do we get a business challenge? And you need someone like Roger who's willing, to when he's out having coffee or runs into somebody on the street to bring it up, and that's just a huge help. It helps us get to a much farther reach, and we thought this was going to be a really popular project. We thought people were going to be really compelled by it, but to see the turnaround happening so fast is absolutely exciting.
Yeah. Roger, in your mind, do you have a timeline? Like, have you set yourself a little bit of a goal in your brain of how many TVs by a certain date?
I'm hoping 15 TVs by the end of November.
Okay.
Um, Now, this is the type of thing, and I'm trying to think of how I can explain it, that just spreads through the community. Thank you very much. You're giving me great accolades, and I appreciate it. But it's not just me, because when I talk to one person, they talk to two people, and they talk to two people. Carl McGovern from CD Mechanical, as soon as he committed to his TVs, he said, "Raj, we can call this guy, we can call this guy, we can call this guy." So it's not all Roger; it's the businesses in this town that are coming to the party. The initial idea might have been me looking at a social media post and thinking, "Hey, this would work," but it's not me; it's the businesses. And Carl's a prime example. Wes Shaw's another example. Shawnee, he's already got ideas of other people too. So it just it's just friends and business owners dealing with friends and business owners that allows it to go forward. If I was the
Wendy,
catalyst, fantastic,
Wendy.
but I'm certainly not the driver.
You're like, you're the stone we threw into the pond, and the ripple effect is just coming out.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's a good one.
You're our favorite stone, Roger. It's so good.
That's
Well,
a great
I,
description.
but yeah, that's what it is. We've got a great community, and this community will remain great, will stay great, will even be better if some of us, many of us, put our best foot forward. And if I've done anything, that's all it is. That's all it is. And it's the ripple effect. It's the stone in the water. Thank you. Yes, but we talk about how much we love our community and how great our community is. It's going to continue being that as long as we make it that, right?
Absolutely. So, can I ask Kathy how, like, people can donate any amount that fits into their budget? Just if people are like, okay, well, I don't know if I really have a business that could join the challenge, but I do personally. We know we can donate any amount to be a part of it. But if a business is seeing this and wants to join Roger and the Cruise challenge, how much is a TV, and how do I purchase one?
Yeah, so what we did is we broke down the whole entire project. So we are saying a TV costs $1,500. That includes the TV. That'll cost that's installation services, and that is part of the utilities going forward. And just maybe for a little bit more background on that, Jody. Um, Alberta Health Services, like the world, is going forward with technology, and their feeling is that they will be no longer providing television services in their facilities, and so that's great for communities and places where streaming and that is very accessible. People have that knowledge, but we took a really close look at our community, and we really felt our demographics weren't there yet. That the majority of the people staying in our facilities aren't at the handheld streaming. And so that's why we wanted to make this commitment as a community. And so we're saying TVs, and then by covering the utilities for 10 years, that means no fee service. So no patient is paying for that service when they're here. So back to your question, $1,500 is the amount we're putting towards one TV.
Okay. Done. Easy. There's also lots of other great ways that people can see, learn, donate, get all the details through just by visiting the website, highriverhealthfoundation.ca. And I'm excited. Okay. So we're at 7. We want 15 by the end of November. That's Roger's goal.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I'm into it. It's good. We'll see what happens. I guess we'll text you in Mexico and let you know when we hit the goal.
Oh, you have to bring that up. Now I'm going to get
I
harassed
did
by
dig it
everybody.
just a little. Yeah. It's fine. You can go throw a stone in the ocean for us.
No,
Yeah.
Jody, it's a business meeting.
Right.
It's a business meeting. It'll be nothing but work down there.
Yeah. Well, I can work anywhere there's Wi-Fi, so just saying.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah.
Shameless said it always. But anyway, thank you, Roger, for taking some time to chit chat with us today and for spearheading this campaign, and friends and friends and friends. And we invite you to do the same. Share this video onto your social media circles or onto your business pages, and declare that you are starting or being a part of this challenge as well, because we would love to sell this out. It'd be so great.
Yeah, and if we're lucky enough, we've said this challenge is 15. I think beyond that we have an additional 18 TVs to sell, and then we're getting close to hitting our goal. So thanks to Roger for helping us take this big step and engaging some great people that we're looking forward to working with.
All right. Friends, have an amazing rest of your day. The rest of you, go check out this website right now, highriverhealthfoundation.ca, and we'll see you out in the community.
Thank you for the invite.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Roger. Thanks, Jody.